did you work with? And did you collaborate a lot? Was there a lot of emailing back and forth, or did you kind of all do it separately?
Generally, there's always a lot of emailing back and forth. There goes my cat. Generally, there's a lot of emailing back and forth, yes, just so that we can kind of coordinate some details. The author who has the second book in the series, Melissa Cutler, and I, and especially because we had some storylines with one of the other brothers that kind of intersected a little bit, where my hero, and her hero kind of got into a little dust up about some issues regarding the running of the ranch, and so I, coordinated with her on what those issues would be and how they were going to handle it and where things were going to stand at the start of her book, and you need to be careful, how many of the details you change, because you do have authors that are coming later in the series that are counting on writing it according to what the editors have provided. When you get asked to do a continuity, the books have pretty much already been plotted out for you. And the editors give you free rein within the framework of your story, but you do have a guideline. They call it the Bible. And so you know who the other characters are and what the main storylines are going to be and what the overarch mystery story is going to be and how it all needs to kind of resolve in the end, the whodunit. And so you have to work all those details in and coordinate. So we usually set up an email loop where we can chat and say, okay, what are you doing about this? And I'm going to change this detail, and I decided to name this horse that, so that some of that will jive in the end, But it's fun. Let's see, besides Melissa Cutler, L. James, Carla Cassidy is a real popular writer in the line. Karen Whidden and Marie Farrella, I believe, is the last book in the series. I can't remember, but we had some really, really knockout authors on this series, and it's going to be a good one. Yeah, in fact, it's kind of a game that I play with myself. So sometimes when I'm writing, a suspense book, it's hard to find a logical place to put a cat in the book. But when I started with the first few of my books, I didn't know how long I would be writing. I didn't know how many books I'd get published, and I wanted to take the opportunity when I could to slip, some of my cats into those books to